Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tam from Hopeful Homestead in Oxford, Mississippi. And this great monster here is Pork Chop. She will be going to freezer camp in December. This lovely baby is my Duchess. Yes, she is still a puppy. And she's so pretty and spoiled. Alright, so let's show what's new. This is tilted over the trash for the little barn. And it was full of water because I left it out. It's been raining a lot, so I'm letting it drain out. So this is my little barn set up. It's a little makeshift. I'm still working on it. It was going to be the chicken coop, but that did not happen. So in here, we have the corn for the ducks, the pig, and the chickens. This barrel is for my goats. It's got alfalfa and timothy. It's got some goat balance and minerals. And this is the sweet feed. That's for the pygmies. Old pots and pans in here. This is my goat hospital. This has some soybean meal. It's been raining, so I'm putting this wall up here later. Pay no attention to the junk on the ground. So, temporary rain setup. This is where Bucky is right now. Buck has done his job here. He's been a good goat, a good sire, and he needs a new forever home. And I need to get rid of him because I got a new buck. So his name is Chevy. This is Junebug, and that's Moon Pie. Hey, Junebug. She's a camera hog. She loves the camera. And this is Pepper. This is where they are for right now. It's a little house behind there. This is all made from pallets. Me and the kids threw this up real quick just to try to keep. There's some pit bulls roaming loose. This is Chevy. He is all disheveled because he is mating this young lady here, Dixie, and Dixie's mom right here, Nugget. And these are my ducks in here, and they got the little house, and the chickens are in here. And I'm showing all this now because we're getting ready to get somebody to come out here and help us make our yard more efficient for animals. This whole thing over here, this whole thing over here is going to be for the goats. So it's going to be like a half an acre pasture just for the goats alone. And the chickens will be over there by the rabbits, and the ducks will too, but they'll mostly just kind of do what they want to do. Over here, I have 8 of these 250 gallon or 225 gallon containers. And these are going to be cut in half and turned to raised gardens. And 3 of them will be cut, a door will be cut in them, and they will become little small houses for the goats. So when it gets cold, those will be full of hay, and they'll be nice and comfy for the goats and their babies. So we're walking. I got a new ant pile. Those are red ants too. They'll tear me up. And I'm walking a good bit, so I don't know. I hadn't shown my face yet, but it's because I be looking a hot mess every time I decide to do a video. Anyway, thanks for liking the video if you like it, and subscribing if you want to, and all that good stuff that people do with YouTube. So this is the end of our summer garden. We still have some peppers coming on. These are sweet potatoes. Some basil. We picked quite a bit of it. It's still just so much of it, and I don't know what to do with it. These are some, well, they're supposed to be pimentos, but I don't know. This is the only one that's turned red, but it's been on there a minute. I got a couple of tomatoes left. My husband's going to want to fry those. These okra stalks are coming down today. because we're all okra'd out. That's taro. The leaves are eaten in, I think, Ghana. It's called cocoyam. And you can eat the tubers at the bottom. And there's some more basil, some more sweet potatoes. These are just trees that I got from Walmart on clearance. And I still hadn't planted those. I picked out most of the okra that were in these. And here's my little pride and joy that's going into that barn over there. And that's these. These are all cassava. And they were all planted the same day. But for some reason, this one is doing so much better than the others. These two didn't take off hardly at all. And these did all right. So I'm going to get all these and we're going to move them into that barn that I just came out of earlier. And over here, we got something a little exciting. Yay! Pretend to be excited. Yay! Alright, this is our little rabbit corner. It's under a canopy of trees, so it keeps the weather off of them pretty good. This came out of an old pickup truck. Woo! I'm in a bunch of compost. And this is where we keep our rabbit feed. And if I can open it, our wood chips. So, and here's my kids' guinea pig. And here, these are the rabbits that we're keeping. These here. And it's a buck on each corner. So it's 12 rabbits. Yeah, 12. And these are our breeders and our meat rabbits, mummies and things. All the white ones are does, and the gray one are our bucks. So we'll know the difference for now anyway. This is a buck too. I wasn't going to keep him at first, but he's a little feisty and mean and a little aggressive. So I started to like his little butt. And this is Maria. She's a big New Zealand and a Californian cross. She was one of our first mommies. She's old now. She didn't do well with her last litter. She bled a whole lot, so we decided to retire her. This is the grow out pen. So if I can't get these sold, these are bucks. These are our little does. If I can't get them sold, then they'll be in freezer camp because I just got too many and the cost to just keep feeding them is just too much for me. Now, I only got 10 and I regret it now, but these are Cornish cross. And I only got 10 this time because something like last year, well, I know what it was. It was a possum ate them up, just ripped all their guts out and ate them. So I got 10 and I got them up off the ground and I put them in that rabbit coop to try to keep them safer. And then I can, that it's a little makeshift pen that I made for them, little tractor that I kind of used the Justin Rhodes video idea, but I used what I had because I ain't spent a bunch of money. So, it's a little rickety now because we've had it a few years. And we just run it across the yard so they can eat grass. But this is actually made from a bed frame, a box spring. And so, I made it, this is a box spring from one of those, bunk beds, and then it was a regular box spring, and I took the springs off. And these are 2 feet long, and they're 2x4s. And I just made this rectangle for them, and I put hardware wire on it. And then we just put that, let me show you what we did this year. We put this old door on top of it. And they just ate grass. And that's it. So I'm just rambling. I just wanted to do a video and do a quick update. So that's all we got going now. I'm going to buy some transplants from Walmart to put in the garden when I pull up all this stuff and amend the soil. So I got some soil. I have some soil that I'm amending now. And this comes out of these pots. So I'm putting it all in here. And I'm putting some amendments in it. I'm putting some good compost in it. Some rabbit compost, some bought stuff, some Epsom salt. And I'm just letting it work through it. And been using a rake and kind of raking through and adding in. And I'm going to reuse this. Yeah. So I put some of this in there. I got it for $1 last year. It didn't go that cheap this year. For some reason, Walmart did not stock up on the soil and stuff like they did before. I guess because it didn't sell. But like I said, I got my garden up on, well, I said in another video, I got my garden up on pallets and cinder blocks. So it's been downsized a lot since this summer. And somebody's calling me. So I gotta go. Y'all have a blessed day. Be kind to one another. Love each other. And I hope to hear from y'all in the comment section or in another video. If you like, please subscribe. Tell your friends there are African Americans in Mississippi homesteading, and we have goats, and we're doing this thing too. And we can learn it together. All right. Love you guys. Bye.